Hello once again, and we're going to have a game of Test Drive 2, the Duel for the Commodore 64, and why not? Originally had this on the Commodore Amiga back in the day. I have to say that was a very good version. Really enjoyed playing that. So it'd be nice just to see what the Commodore 64 compares to. Well, you can't compare, of course you can't, but I want to see what it would be like. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to go straight into it. Go to computer, so you race against the computer. So you select skill, so we're going to put it on the easiest because we've never played it on the Commodore 64 before. So yeah, just keep it easy, so we'll see how we do. So when you put it on easy, you have automatic gears up as well. It is, yeah, it was in the Amiga version anyway, so I don't think it's going to be any different. Oh, I have to say, well, I hope it ain't crashed. No, it's still loading. I can see the red light flashing. So far, looking at the graphics, they look very good. I'm very impressed with that for the Commodore 64. So basically, we'll wait for it to load up the scenery, then we can start playing it. Hopefully, when it eventually loads up. That's the trouble with the Commodore 64. The fucking discs took forever. Well, I had a disk drive in the day, but every time I seem to load a disk image, it takes me fucking ever. Here we go. I have to say, straight away, very impressed already. I wish I did have this back in the day for my Commodore 64. Okay, you know, the frame rate ain't brilliant, but the frame rate wasn't that brilliant also on the Amiga version, but it's definitely playable. I mean, you can definitely overlook the frame rate because that to me is not a problem. I mean, it's going. But yeah, I'm absolutely very impressed with this Commodore 64 version. I mean, graphics wise, you can tell by the Gage, the gearbox, it's really good. Very good. Yeah. So they have done an awesome job converting it to the Commodore 64. I have played, you know, the things. Oh fucking hell! That car just come out of nowhere. Shit. Okay, doesn't matter. You get about 5 lives in this game, so, and you can get bonus lives, so it doesn't matter too much. I mean, the first level is quite an easy level. It's just mainly flat out if you don't crash. And now you've got to stop between these two lines, and I hope they ain't crashed. I don't think it has. It's just loading again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Pretty nice. So you push the button and just carry on. And just gives you all the stats. Okay. Now we've got to wait for fucking level 2 to load. It says 2 discs. Well, we're still using the first disc. It ain't asked for second disc yet, so we're using WinVice with this game. Sometimes I have a few problems with WinVice recording, but I mean, it's staying alright at the moment. Okay, so this gets a little bit more trickier now, so more tighter corners to negotiate. So they've stayed, looks like they've stayed faithful to the Amiga version actually, because it looks pretty much fucking hell. Yeah, so it looks pretty similar graphic, well, like scenery layout wise, but I am very impressed with this Commodore 64 version. Oh, I didn't think it would be no way as good as the Amiga version, but that is not the case. It is absolutely great. It's a brilliant version. What they've achieved is absolutely staggering. And I've played some shitty driving games like hard driving, which was crap as crap. That was hard driving for the Commodore 64. That was just utter rubbish. But this, oh bloody hell, this is great. It is a fantastic version. I'm just so gutted that I didn't have it for the Commodore 64 back in the day, but I had it for the Amiga. So, but yeah, I'm really impressed. It's great. It is a good driving game. I mean, the controls are pretty good. So good animation on the steering wheel. Only okay, it moves a little bit, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the gameplay itself is absolutely great. Oh no! Oh shit! So we've got 2 lives left. Okay, trying to be careful now, because this is going to get difficult. Because this is, you know, if you ain't played this for a long time, it is a hard track. This one, well, it ain't, but once you get used to it, it's fine. I have completed this on the Amiga. But yeah, great, good. So we're going in the tunnel. Ooh, fucking hell! Just got to be careful. So I wonder if this was out on the Amstrad. I might try the Amstrad version. If it is out on the Amstrad, I'll have to have a look. Oh, fucking hell! That car just come out of nowhere. Right, I'm on my last life now. Okay, the sound effects. Well, they're not too bad, you know. For the Commodore 64, it's still an achievement what they've done with this game, because it is graphically brilliant, great gameplay. So we're almost off level 2. So you've got to pull over on that lane and stop the car between the 2 lines as we do it. Okay, here we go, wait for it to load. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is waiting for the fucking thing to load. But that's what we did back in the day, especially when it was multi-load and you had a cassette version. Well, you had a cassette drive like I did. Never had a disc drive back in the day. All my games were on cassette. I had a cartridge game, I can't remember what that was, but well, that was instant, that was brilliant. Here we go. So yeah, they have stayed pretty faithful to the Amiga version on this, but who knows what came out first. I don't know, but bollocks. Right, so I've got an extra life there, so I think you get an extra life every time you complete the level, or you pull into the right lane, you get an extra life. So yeah, it's good. I mean, the frame rate, okay. Fucking hell. Oh, game over. Yeah, the frame rate is a bit, well, it ain't too bad. Let's put it that way. It ain't too bad, the frame rate, because as I said before, the Amiga frame rate wasn't that great either, but somehow the gameplay made up for that, so I'm not going to complain too much about the frame rate. But no, I've got really no gripes about this version. It is a good version. So we get to type in our name. Alright, okay, let's type in the full name. Yes. So we get to type the name in, none of that arcade shit with the joystick. So they've thought about it. Use the keyboard. Excellent. So now what's going to happen? I think maybe it's just going to take you back to the menu now. I don't know. I can't really remember what happened in the Amiga version, to be honest with you. I have reviewed this for the Amiga. That was a great game. Yeah, I'm going to definitely say the Commodore 64 version was a very good version too. Anyway, I don't think nothing's going to happen. I'm going to end this review now. So thank you so much for watching. On menu. Goodbye.